So, we're gonna be having a 5 red lights for 5, let's see, it's lights out and away we go here in Jeddah. For the Formula Premiere, we can see Baker getting a good start. Pitchy not getting enough closer, but fighting with Jack Bean in this soft compound. Lassie, 4th place, not challenging anyone, but actually there is Artrick behind him, which is pretty close. Torel Nikita dropping out of the order after leaving the session. Noob Master too, because he left the session. Bogus Morgan, actually I cannot see him, he's in last place. Something has happened to him, just got a bad start I think. You're gonna see the places gained. So Oliver, starting from P12, actually got all the way up to P9 just in the first couple of corners. Now, Nikita, of course, leaving the session, so he won't be racing. Pitchy losing some time to Baker with Jack being right behind me, pushing him under pressure. Lassie just dropping back to the order, but still got some pace on because he's keeping the gap between him. There are some debris. We can see Arctic all the time for the session, and Tablet Store Maxi Monster got out with, I think, with some damage to the front wing. Yes, I think it does, but it's a full safety car now. Baker just creating up the order. Pitchy second, Jack being third, so the top 3 has not changed. Lassie got up 1 position. P2 for Torel, call me Saturn, speeding in the pit lanes, so he's in the pits. Is he changing the front wing? Yes, he is. Theo speeding in the pit lane, so another 5 seconds. Moose in the pits. Maxi Monster, of course, in the pits too. He's not gonna speed up, he's gonna take this nice and slowly. So the top 3 has not changed. Lassie has got 1 position. Torel 2 positions. Oliver 6th position, but Turbulent Storm starting from the back of the grid, not getting any qualifying laps. It's gonna be in 7th place. Now 8th place gain with Jahamas in P9 getting P7. Nikita down 4 places, but is not racing, so we're not gonna count him. Jahamas P7, P9 with 7 places gain. Bogus Morgan with P3 in 10th place. New Master down 2 places. Moose just exit the pit lane. In 12th, Saturn in 13th. Theo not gaining or losing any positions in P14. And Maxi Monster terrifying start of the race, and collision with Arctic sends him to the back of the grid with some front wing damage. I could have saw because he's boxed, and he's down to P15. Safety car is not gonna be in this lap, it's gonna be in the next lap for sure. So there isn't actually everybody. Anyone would now can get something interesting. We're just gonna need Nikita's joined, so but he cannot get control of his car, can he? No, he's not gonna get control of his car back. That's the main thing. So, the order is this Maxi Monster going in again on the hard compound coming out. Is he gonna maybe hope for something, for some strategies? Noob Master has joined, so he has left the session too and won't be able to rejoin. The only thing that he can do now is just be back. Be back and watch the race with us. That's the only thing that he can do. Maxi Monster is not pushing anything to reach the safety car, which now is gonna be in this lap, we hope. But being at Jeddah, so pretty close walls, pretty strict circuit, not like Monaco of course, but Monaco is not in the calendar, so it is in fact the Monaco of this league, being the most chaotic race we could get, of course, because being a street circuit, every little mistake you do, and it can't be finishing your race. So Pitchy going on with his temperature on the medium compound, probably gonna try and get some temperature under his tires. We're gonna see now on the restart. Jahamas being very close to Nikita. Great restart by Beke, which has decided to put down the power just at the exit of turn 27. Pitch, is he gonna challenge on the outside? Yes, it is. It is. It was pretty far back, but he cannot just get alongside. Loses a bit of time because of that move and almost hitting Jack being in the front of the car. So now last CP4, as I said, that completely smashed into the wall as the worst, the complete worst corner of the track, the most difficult corner to nail and not crash in. He has crashed in. So sorry, because this race just finished here in lap 4 of the race. Not good at all, but still got pretty good pace in qualifying. Tablet Storm indeed cooking and getting a pretty good gap to Terrell. Maxi Monster retired and Theo retired again. Maxi Monster around, probably in the worst corner possible to do an overtake. He has done one. Nikita. We saw Saturn cutting the corner. Yeah, it sucks pretty much. It sucks. Last year's left the session. Nikita ignoring the yellow flags. It's not his fault because his AI is driving. Sorrel in the pits. Redwood gonna double stack, but they can't double stack. That was not a good idea at all. Sorrel with front wing damages is now down 4 places. Jahamas P10, Tabula Storm P11, cooking in the medium compound in that McLaren with his teammate. In P2. Really good race for McLaren. We could see maybe a double podium for McLaren. And maybe the first, of course, whatever is going to happen between the top 2, it's going to be a first time winner. Beke has not won at all in this league. Has Pitchy. Jack Bean has won round 2, if I don't get it wrong, or maybe Austria. Correct me if I'm wrong. Tabula Storm has not won anything, Oliver, and I don't know whoever has won a a race in here. Is the safety car gonna come in this lap with Saturn just behind that double stack with the hard compound? We can't see Saturn, but still far back, and the safety car is not looking to get in this lap. No, he's not. It's not coming in this lap. Saturn still behind, yep, but it's just going to hope for a great continue of the race. Nikita's still overtaking people. The AI of Nikita overtaking people is madness, honestly. Ooh, his teammate Noobmaster coming into the pits for the front wing damage that probably is caused by Maxi Monster. So now the only thing that it's important is when the safety car is gonna come in, and it's madness here in Jeddah. 6 laps of racing, 4 laps of full course yellow, so full course safety car. That's going to be pretty dramatic for Noobmaster, who now is P12, which was P5. Nikita dropping back the order, I think. No, it's not. Jahama's in P6. Safety car taking a really long time. Maybe he's just chilling there. Yeah, Noobmaster's behind, but who cares? Safety car going as low as it can. Madness! Madness there with the ghost of Nikita, with Torel, Saturn and Moose stopping on the track. It's unacceptable that someone not racing should be racing. It's strange to say, but it's racing, and it's madness, just madness. Safety car in this lap. The real deal now is now only Nikita has a penalty. Saturn has boxed for the penalty, we think. Now, because the only thing that we need to clear is just a question. Where is Beke's trying now to get away from Pitchy, but is Pitchy gonna get enough slipstream and maybe even a good enough go into turn 1 on the outside? Is pretty close between the two, but still can't do. Happened the same 2 laps ago with Torel Moose overtaking Nikita, with Torel and Saturn actually going pretty close there on the worst corner that you could do with an overtake, but Torel gets the position. Noobmaster, well, not really, because he can't give that back. Noobmaster just running into the wall with maybe some front wing damage. Pretty close racing between Pitchy, within the top 3, because top 4, because Tablestorm 2.6 seconds behind is still losing time, but he is holding off Oliver in the praising horse, with Jahamet's challenging him on the outside, now the inside, and the outside of the next corner. Now the inside, which is, but he's ahead, a full car length ahead. Pretty good stuff for the rookie, for the reserve driver, with Bogus Morgan still really close to Oliver with the soft compound. We could see maybe a move there with toe of Jahamet. Just lift off, says not my battle, but we could see something into turn 1 between anyone. Peachy just not having it, but still pretty far behind to Bakey, and Jack Bean trying to maybe challenge, with Jahamas going really wide, but still getting the position. There is some contact between him and Oliver. Bogus Morgan, there is a yellow flag. Bogus Morgan and Moose and Nikita. Torrell, it's Torrell that collided with the wall. We can't see. Sutton again in the pits. What happened this time? Maybe too much temperature, but Jahamas 3-second time penalty, just too much. Too much track limits. Another yellow flag. Who is it? Is it Noob Master? Is Moose? No, it's Oliver. Oliver spun into the wall in neutral. It was stuck in neutral. And now has no front wing. It's going to be easy. Is he gonna defend anything? To Noob Master is not gonna let him pass, but Noob Master has some front wing damage. No, it does not. Oliver is not gonna leave that place so easily. He does not have so much wing damage, but surely it's at least yellow, with Peachy falling down the order of Bakey and Tablestorm even further, with Jahamas gonna try and move maybe on the inside, getting a better exit in the wall though. DRS enabled, but still pretty far away. Going into the pit lane, is he gonna get any front wing damage or something? I don't know, but moves up to 5th place with Peachy in P2, Jack Bean following him. Tablet Storm with some wheel spin, but still holding off Moose in that Haas. Nikita with the 2nd penalty. Interesting strategy by Oliver, is not gonna pit for that front wing damage, but you can see that his performance are downgraded a lot. Ooh, the deadly curb has hit Torrell. Peachy falling down with Bakey. Bakey looks pretty secure for now and not under pressure at all. But we cannot say the same thing to Peachy because Jack Bean is behind him and he's gonna get the DRS with some... He's not gonna use any overtake mode, any overtake button ERS. But now because Peachy and Jack Bean gonna have the DRS. Peachy hits a bit, gets a better exit and hits a bit Jack Bean, but Jack Bean has nothing to do with it. Just madness here for the two drivers. Pretty good battle, we could say. The Master there. Bogus Morgan. Really disappointing race for now. But we're gonna see if he gained any places. But he gained 1 place, and there is, and actually maybe it's the, yep, it is Noob Master because last he is out of the race. So Noob Master, no, Peachy has retired. What has happened to the driver? What happened to him? Torrell left the session. We cannot see where he lost anything. We cannot see where he lost the car. Torrell and Peachy are out of the session and retired. Bogus Morgan again in the pits for the soft compound with the safety car. Now Jack Bean and Bakey and Moose actually and Tablet Storm rounds up the P4. Noob Master taking his time to get into the pit lane, not get into the pit lane, but just to get Bakey finally stopping with his old compound of tires. boxing for hard compounds, so medium hards. Jack Bean Moose not gonna box anytime soon, but did he box? Yes, he did 2 stops in his first. Now, is Moose gonna have a chance to win? Is he? Everyone else is in the pit. Madness race. Jack Bean P3. Safety car, okay. I thought I saw. Sartin, even with 3 stops, he's in P4. Absolute madness. A masterpiece of a race right now for everybody. Almost everybody. Not, of course, the drivers who retired, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drivers has retired. We can't see Maxim also. No, Neil Master running wide there. So, Moose in first place. Let's see how many places. Has gained 10 places. The most a driver have done. Complete madness right now. With the medium compound 60, is he gonna try and go to the end with those tires? Baker surely is, as Jack Bean, Tablet Storm, Oliver, Nikita, Jahamas, and Bongus Morgan, which again is in the pits. How many times he has boxed? He's boxed only 3. Only, it's not only, but 3 times. That's a bit high, maybe. But next lap, the safety car is gonna be in. So, Moose on in the pit lane. In my opinion, bad strategy for him. Losing a lot of places, just cannot. Tablet Storm in the pit as well. What happened to Tablet Storm? Going for the medium, in my opinion, hard were the best tires that someone could get to the end of the race. But what do I know? They feel what they feel to do. So now, even with 3 stops, Cole Sign Saturn is in 3rd place. So, we're almost halfway into the race. And Moose is in P8. Bongus Morgan just pushing his way to catch the safety car. Maybe what happened to Storm? Okay, nothing. So, Saturn has the oldest tires right now. Is he gonna keep that way, or is he gonna box? For now, all we know is just that Baker is now on the hards, and the safety car still not coming in. Yeah. Yes. But he could have stayed in the hards, in my opinion. He's fucked up there. He he could have just hold on everyone. Tabblestorm again in the pits. What has happened to him? It's just so many pit stops in so little amount of time. The only thing that it's sure for now is that Baker and Jack Bean are the fastest driver at the moment. Saturn might actually have something to say about it, but I am not sure. The only thing that we can't say surely is that this race might be the most the race with the most retirements in Formula Premiere Tier AM right now. The only thing that we need now, that everyone needs, is the ghost of Nikita, even if he gets points, to get out of the race, for my opinion. It's just impeding. See, it's just so slow, and you cannot even pass him on the straights. Now, we're gonna get into those lights time. When is BK gonna get it down the power right now? With Jack Bean gonna follow him. Yes, he does. We count him Saturn right behind him. Moose going in the pit lane again. What has happened to the US driver? Jahama's fighting Talbot Storm, which now has got 3 places up actually, which is following Bogus Morgan, the best restart for him right now. Baker just flying away, already gapping a second to Jack Bean. Saturn being attacked by Noobmaster. No, he does not, but it's pretty close. Oliver behind Noobmaster. Tabba Storm overtaking Bogus Morgan. Inve Jahaman's overtaking him. Bogus Morgan may be actually doing something really close to Jahamad's to the back of him. Slowly and safely rejoining the track. Moves in the soft compound, but it's not gonna gain. The only thing that can happen and him to gain is just by a safety car, but we're not hoping for a safety car right now. We're just not. Storm in 6th, Baker and Jack Bean actually closing in a little bit, just a little bit, with Saturn falling down the order with Noobmaster actually gonna try to the outside to have the inside line, but just backs off. He backs off from Saturn and leaves him the podium place, the lowest place on the podium for now. Jack Bean actually being on the same pace as Baker for now, but it's not said that he cannot fall back again, as he's doing. He's losing a lot of time in sector 1, maybe in the S sections. Jahamas with a penalty, but pretty far ahead of Bogus Morgan. In the pits, Storm, Oliver and Moose. Moose again in the pits. Moose still getting a point. Yes, but in the pits 5 times. Storm with a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting or exceeding the track limits a bit too much. Sutton just falling down the order, and Noobmaster right behind him, maybe waiting for the DRS to do the cleanest move and not lose any time on him. With Jahamas behind, but pretty far behind, we can say. 3-second DRS enabled in this lap. Is Noobmaster gonna have a go with maybe some ERS on the inside? No, he does not. It's too far back on Sutton. With Sutton, 3-second time penalty, the thing that Noobmaster was hoping, of course. The only thing that now he has to do is overtaking, or just stay behind him, managing the tires, and maybe just sprint away on him on the. He just gives up the place, Sutton. Ooh, this not rejoin safely, and another safety car with Jahamas overtaking the now car of Sutton. The race of Sutton ends now with its not so safe rejoin. Wow, just in my opinion, madness in my opinion. 9 drivers left in a 16 drivers grid in only 16 laps of racing. So now, right now, with all those safety cars, everything can happen. Beke gonna get into the pit lane maybe? No, he does not, and as well as Jack B, Noobmaster, Jahamas going into the pits. What is he gonna do? What is the reserve driver and rookie gonna do here with his pit crew ready to fit the medium compound? You can see, yes, he does fit the medium compound. Sutton just left the session. There is no point. I think Morgan again in the pit lane. Moose isn't gonna go through the pit lane, right? He isn't. Tablet Storm in the pits, boxing for the soft compound, which now is kind of the best choice, because another 1-2 laps of the safety car could be more, and just saving tires and saving that soft compound is actually one of the best thing that someone could do, because these are the fastest tires that you could get in the race. Of course, the most grip you can get out of them, but less drivability, less tire life. So safety car is not in this lap, we can't see. So maybe it is it. Still could get safety car in this lap. Safety car is not coming in now. But Beke is actually slowing down. Is the safety car coming out and I didn't even saw that? No, it's not. It's not. Okay. So, Now the order has been resolved again, with Moose in last place or ninth. You can't say. Not closing in on Storm now. And it's kind of the safest thing that he can do to just hope for great restart. Not going into the pit lane, but I think he has done 5 stops, as well as Storm. I didn't even realize that Storm has got so many stops under his bag. So, gonna be racing in this lap, probably. Safety car, as always, going slow, pretty slow. Was there debris? There was not. But I think that moves us just to close up a bit, warming up the tires. Safety car in this lap. We have now everything that we need. Safety car is in this lap with softer tires in the top 5. The medium compound of Jahamas and the medium compound of Noobmaster. But there's Morgan, Oliver and Storm, which has shown some great pace. All 3 with soft compound with Moose behind them. Where is BK gonna put down the power just at the exit of the corner? We start now racing again. Jack Bean, is he gonna get a great exit and maybe a great slipstream just to whip past the Williams driver? No, he does not, but Jahamas just passed Nikita with ease. Tabu Storm passed Morgan. Oliver passed Nikita as well, being the ghost for now. Jack being holding off to BK. Noobmaster not only so well, a little bit of oversteer. We can't see, not wheel spin. Jahamas just maybe even trying to get to Noobmaster. Yes, he is with the ERS. Really nervous, we can say. 3rd gear with Oliver. Really interesting. Tabu Storm behind him. He's not gonna try here. You gotta back off, Storm. You gotta back off there. You cannot overtake. Moose P9, Nikita Moose P8. Is Storm gonna try actually here? Yes, he does. Look at the move, but forces a bit Oliver away of the track, nearest the off track, then the middle of the part in the middle of the track. Now is Jack Bean gonna have a go on BK's dominance onto this race? If BK continues, it might be a Grand Slam, if I don't get it wrong, because I could get it wrong. Only if he has just led every lap of this race. Moose kind of holding off Morgan, we could say, with that medium compound, with that old medium compound. We don't even say anything about Nikita because he's a ghost, so can't do anything. Lobby glitched for him. There is a yellow flag and it's Oliver. Oliver at the same place that he crashed some laps ago, maybe 10 laps ago, I don't remember, and where he has lost some front wing, now has nothing left in the front of the car. Of course, apart the wheels. With that soft compound, his race has kind of been now ended. Not because he cannot complete the race, but because, of course, he is kind of out for the battles. Morgan actually fighting with Moose. Storm behind Noobmaster 6/10. Jack Bean just can't do nothing, can't hold on to Bakey, and Johannes behind. A rookie there, cleanly getting some good stuff done. Which now is, the question is Storm gonna gain enough to try and move? He's gained 1/10 so far, 2/10 so far, so it's way faster than Johannes with the medium compound. Oliver exiting the pits now. Noobmaster in P5. Bakey just pulling off from the Alfa Romeo Jack Bean. Johannes losing time on Tabulate Storm, which is gaining on his fastest lap right now. Storm has behind Noobmaster 1 second, but Storm has not enough speed, straight line speed, to get the DRS out of Johannes, but he's surely gonna get it this time. With Moose in 6th, Morgan in 7th, and Oliver in 9th place. Jacqueline has decided that it's just not his battle to fight for the win. Storm is, how much is he gonna gain? Johannes has done pretty bad the exit of the corner, exiting really, you could say, a bit straight on, but he has gained 2/10, 3/10 again. Morgan overtaking Moose in the S section. We can't see it by the dashboard. And with Johannes actually gaining a bit on Storm right now, is Johannes with the 3-second time penalty is the only thing that he could have ever wanted, of course. A penalty for exceeded truck limits, for too much warnings. Moves with the DRS. He's not gonna be impatient with Bogus Morgan, which now has the inside, side by side. In the last corner, Bogus Morgan just pushes Moose off, and Moose is going into the pit lane for his 6th stop of the race. Morgan is gonna, that was not a really clean move, but he's not going to give up on the on his 6th place that easily. Noobmaster actually gaining so much on Johannes, but his tires are maybe even a bit older now. With, ooh, what happened to Storm? Has he got any problems? Anything? He's not going full speed. We can't see it. He's not going full speed. What has happened there? But at the same time, Bakey is pulling off 2 seconds to Jack Bean in these 5 laps of racing. Storm in P4 with Noob Master P5. Still can't understand the move that he was trying to do. Still don't understand why Storm has slowed down so much, but Noob Master is up into 4th, and he's gonna hope on a 3rd place finish, with Storm just having none of it, pushing him a little bit to the outside of the corner of the straight with DRS and the straight line speed, with Oliver now chasing the Husk of Moose that is chasing the Husk of Nikita. Bacon pulling off so much with now 2 laps of racing remaining. Jahamas in P3 with that 7 laps old mediums holding off to soft same old, but Noob Master gonna try on the outside. No, can't do there. Great overtaking opportunity, but it was too far back and a little bit too much on the outside. But is he gonna take that position, that 4th place with the DRS now? DRS wide open for Noob Master, which now is gaining a really much on Storm. Oliver overtaking Nikita, ghost of Nikita. Storm being on limit, not even on the limit, just giving up the place to Noob Master. Storm has something going on, must have something going on. Moose and Oliver now just playing with the DRS, with Storm pushing Noob Master wide, and Noob Master got a 3-second time penalty for that. Kind of reminds me of Lewis and Max in 2021. I think was still here in Saudi Arabia. Almost the same thing happened, and now Storm has just gave up the podium place to Jahamas. Jack Bean closing to Bakey, which now is slowing down. Now, it may be bugged because I see way more than 8/10 distance there. With Oliver chasing the younger tire driver, Husk driver, with all of his battery, trying to get on the last lap, because this is the last lap, with Bakey gonna win his first GP ever with the fastest lap, 1:39.86, with Jack Bean going second. Bakey winning his first ever Grand Prix here in the fabulous Saudi Arabia GP, with Jahamas coming out 3rd, and Taberstorm and Noob Master in 4th and 5th. Bungus Morgan crossing the line in P5. Moose not so far away to the cross finish line. Oliver's not gonna have a go there. He just know that he has give anything that he had to give. Congratulations to Bakey. Moose crossing the line now in 7th place, with Nikita still there. And Oliver, really good job. Really good job for the now driver, Williams driver, Bakey. Look at him. Bahamas, really nice race for him. Nice, really nice race. Good job from everyone out here in Jeddah. Pretty nice race, bit chaotic with 4 safety cars, but still pulled that off. Good job, BK. So, BK finished up first, Jack being second, third Jahamas, fourth Storm, fifth Noobmaster, Bongos Morgan, sixth, seventh Moose, eighth Oliver, and Nikita ninth, with everyone else being completely DNF'd. So, from Formula Premiere, now it's everything. And we see you in the next race. Goodbye, everyone.